Is it?
20, yeah.
Really?
20, yeah. East or Swiss 20. A little bit over 2 weeks. 2 weeks? No, from now, 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks.
2 weeks, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Time is running. So 20 times we have both. Okay, a few times. I went to, or more than a few times went to watch directly. So one place.
The main event, Jerry versus Vitalii. More I talk with people, more opinions divide. Some think there's no chance. So for one, the other thing stylistically, Vitalii, because of his style and long lever, gonna get stuck with Jerry. So it comes down to many things, you know. There's
for years, North Americans or arm wrestlers or guys who have familiar with Jerry and know his style, they have said for years that probably for Vitalii, worst opponent would be someone who has been able to pull like Jerry. And of course, East Europeans or guys here say like, okay, Vitalii is so strong right now, probably there is almost no one, or maybe just one or two who could really stop Vitalii, and we will find it out. We'll find it out. But of course, when we remember times that Vitalii was struggling with guys who were pulling with flop wrist plates, yes, it's true. It's true. I remember Vitalii with Getalo years ago, when Getalo stopped and Vitalii was in a good top row position, but couldn't go any further, and he stuck. And we remember Dave Chaffee. So it's true, but. We are talking.
Morozov on left.
But we are talking about different, I would say, animal right now. Look at Vitalii, who was 90 kilos, 100 kilos, maybe 110 kilos, and right now what's 150, 140 over?
145.
145. So it's big difference.
It's a
big difference. The general strength results, what he's doing, and he's smart arm wrestler. He prepares before when Vitalii was pulling against Michael Todd. Everyone said, okay, if Vitalii will lose his hand, that's it, he's done. And first thing what Mike did, he took Vitalii's hand, and then for some moment it was like, okay,
it's done.
But we saw that Vitalii has some other weapons and then other lanes and strength in other positions, and similarly with Morozov. Even then he was able to prove that his arm is very strong right now and he can press. So. But and from other side, if we want again to maybe think about other possibilities, we saw Kamil and Vitalii left arm, and Kamil is known as one of best flop wrist pressers with his left arm. But still, when Kamil was able to get in his position, we saw that Vitalii is struggling.
Yeah.
That Vitalii is struggling, and he's not really able to get out of that position. So yes, it's true, very possible. If Jerry will be able and will be fast enough and strong enough, first task for him will be get to steel straps. But if he will be fast and strong enough to get heel straps, and then with straps to get in his position and get that shoulder behind, he can beat almost everyone in that position. But you have to get to that position.
Yeah. Like stylistically, what we're looking at is, so because like let's say Vitalii is so long, right? Jerry pulls flop, and Jerry is way under him. So if you can just take him away, you get stuck. And Jerry is very good when he's here. This is what he wants. Like the flop is when both arms are here, and I can break or open your arm. But when you take the wrist that Jerry gives to you, you're stuck there, and there's like nothingness. You're really pushing into nothing. And Jerry is great at being here and at being here. You know, a lot of flop wrist pressers like Kamil is really good on offense, not great on defense.
Still defensively, probably that's not Jerry's biggest strength.
No.
When he is in his position, when he is in that's where he's really strong. But yeah, it's true. And what Vitalii was doing before, and still his style, when he's kind of pronation based side pressure arm wrestler. It's kind of seems like best way to beat him would be to push to side, and it's possible.
Yeah.
It is possible stylistically.
And I think because he's so long, it's actually a big disadvantage for him. And what we like the blueprint to beat Jerry, we saw with Levan do it and Hermes do it. They come forward with their shoulder. It's not a hook. It's more like you wrap, you take very low grip and you top roll out of it, right? Vitalii won't be able to do that because we haven't seen it from him. Maybe because he keeps surprising us, but like he's so long, it will be very hard. And even if he comes, he kind of goes over Jerry, and that's what Jerry wants. Jerry just wants to stay here.
Yeah. But first task for Jerry, in my understanding, will be just get the straps. Get the straps. It's very hard with Vitalii to escape.
Yeah.
He's so good with controlling hand and wrist. And look back again, Jerry and Hermes, all 3 rounds went without a strap, and then Jerry couldn't even enter a fight. He couldn't even get in a fight, and that's a problem for him. First of all, get your straps, and then get till your position. Yeah. Get till your position. If fight gets longer, if Jerry is able to get some of course, absolutely, he's super dangerous, and we have seen that. But you have to do that.
I talked with your future opponent, Bob Brown, and Bob said that he asked me the question, what do I think if there's a long match, let's say round number 2 or not, like something like this, and then Vitalii wins, can he win any round afterwards? And I said, I feel like for pressers, the longer the match goes, better they get, because they don't really use muscle. They just use joint. They rely on a joint, and they kind of just lean into it. And all the reflexes where you want to save your body are kind of gone. So if there is a long round, after that it favors Jerry.
It seems like that longer it goes, it's better for Jerry. But even if with Vitalii he's breathing hard usually when he pulls, and at some point it seems like he's already gassing out, and then almost like he's still very effective. He's still very good at start, hitting explosive fast, and with Hermes, with Dave Chaffee, with Morozo. In long fights, he looks good. He lost against Dave Chaffee in a war, in a long fight, and Chaffee was able. But it's again, yes.
Chaffee was entering with the back pressure and then going for a flop.
And we have to remember that at that point, Vitalii was really struggling with medial collateral ligament. So he was. It's still not a reason to say that. Dave didn't deserve the win, but still Vitalii was not maybe 100% with his side pressure, and he was focusing only on back pressure. And it's, I believe, big difference. And I don't think that you will press, and even Dave could press healthy Vitalii so easy without a hand and wrist. And they pulled one more time later. They pulled, and it was a different story.
Dave couldn't get the straps, and then the last round he gave him the straps, and they won that round.
Yeah, but it's a round which really
didn't matter.
Exactly.
Didn't matter much.
When you are already done and you have won a fight.
And I think right afterwards it was talk about him versus Jerry, right? So it's an interesting match, and there's a lot of stake for Vitalii. Vitalii loses, there is no Levan, right? Because right now Levan even texted me because we talked, and he said like, I hope he wins so I can pull him, because there's no one else to pull at this point. Either I pull Devon again, or it's same guys over and over again.
Right now, for both, for Devon and for Levan, probably they are looking forward as Vitalii could be next opponent for both of them, because otherwise we're running out of guys who
for
could.
Devon, it doesn't matter if he wins or loses, right? He still wants to pull him, and it's an interesting stylistic matchup. But for Levan, it's
because for heavyweights right now, like what we have seen. For Levan, it's Hermes, it's Devon, it's Hermes, it's Devon. So they're rotating.
Exactly.
Almost similarly for
Jerry already pulled. If Jerry wins, I don't know if I don't think they're gonna put him versus Levan straight away. Maybe he gets a chance to pull Hermes, right? He wants to try again on that one because he feels like he didn't do things like he wanted. But for Vitalii, this is a very important match. Like, this is really important match. And we know a lot of times, like, Jerry wants to face the top roller.
with a tall arm, with similar kind of position, but maybe not that versatile. Alex Cadorette. Alex Cadorette looked really, I would say, not able to do much against Jerry. And but the thing was, Alex was not pulling in his style. He was trying to do what everyone was suggesting for him to do. And that's again is not sometimes best. And I would say for Vitalii, even if everyone is saying that he need to try to focus more, to take away that rotator and go more to sides, still he'd have to pull in his position with his strength.
His style, yeah.
But of course, and for Jerry, the thing is, we have seen so many times that Jerry could be great and he could be quite average, and he's not getting younger. Again, it's never favorite for you that how many times you can prepare your best shape and as we love to say, are you in your best shape of your life? Are you stronger than ever? Yes. And everyone is answering, yes, I am. Yes. But when you are at the age of 50 plus, and then are you in your best shape ever? I will probably.
You answer your best shape.
I will be quite suspicious about that, and I will doubt. About Vitalii, it's opposite. It's opposite. He is in his best stage, and he is actually really getting stronger and stronger, and bigger as well, and for his size and build and frame. When right now we see more of those horsepowers behind and the general strength, he's getting more dangerous. And if for him this goes easy, I really want to see him next step. What we have been talking for years, he and Levon, or he and again or Devon. But at first, yes, Jerry. We're probably how big favorite is Vitalii? What is like?
I think I don't know, but I think 1 to 4 at least.
1 to 4.
Oh, if you look at how people are voting, 1 to 8. 1 to 8, because it's Vitalii, right? I think he's he's the most talked about, most requested arm wrestler. Because on the left, he's the only guy that actually is really close to being open champion with both arms in this era. Because he already is the left-hand champion, open, right? And if he wins, he will challenge Levon for the second gauntlet. So he's the only guy that's actually is close. Everyone else is kind of far because Levon doesn't pull lefty. So he's out of competition.
But if we talk about some ratings or rankings, probably it's Levon, it's Devon, it's still Hermes.
I think then it's Jerry, then Vitalii, and then it's Michael. Yeah.
So to talk about Vitalii as number one, if he have at least, because he lost against Hermes, and
he lost against Hermes.
You have to remember that. Yeah.
So it's a big. Who you have? You have Vitalii's favorite?
Yeah. No, not that much. Like I said, I see some.
53.47.
No. Probably more. I would say it's
60-40,
70, maybe even 30, or it's his favorite. But I see some positions where he could struggle because of his style and his. If he will overpronate, if he will go with side and overpronate, and he will stay in that position when he's not that much here with side and one who prays are against his arm, but can actually really put a pressure here. What Vitalii does often, and he's open here. That's a position where you are in danger, and Jerry can press really good.
It's also the thing that. All the things that Vitalii wants to take, Jerry's just going to give it to him.
Yeah.
Jerry's just going to give it to him. So you end up in a position where you want to be, but the other guy wants to be too, which is kind of weird, right? So for me, it's like the strength issue. Can Jerry stop him? Camille said this on podcast. He's like, if Jerry shows up in his best shape ever, Vitalii still beats him. Easy. Like, okay.
It's very possible. It's very possible to we don't know really how good Vitalii right now is. That's what everyone is talking about.
We also don't know how good Jerry right now is because he hasn't pulled since he pulled Levon, right?
Because Vitalii is growing. Vitalii is growing. He's going forward. He's definitely getting stronger, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And even results and fights he has done in the last few years, we see that he is getting stronger and better. And just like a normal next step would be really to test him against very like number one, number two. But at first, it's big step for him, and Jerry is very specific, and you need not only some strength, but you need very good knowledge and understanding. But I believe Vitalii have all that, and like I said, it will be not easy for Jerry to get to straps. He have to focus really at first to get to straps, to be fast. Vitalii is very explosive for start. He's very good with holding opponent, and it's hard to get away from him. And I even see that Vitalii could pin Jerry few maybe times without the straps. In the straps, if he's making some mistakes and his attack position, angle position, what he's doing is not correct, he could run in some trap, and then it could get more interesting.
Yeah, it's a big match. It's the main event of East vs West 20, live from Swiss. Link as usual in description. We'll see you guys there.
See you guys there.
Stay strong.
I love arm wrestling.